ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. Teacups, and welcome back to the mighty Oxford United challenging for the Premier League title, or challenging for the Premier League, we don't know yet. So today, it's a special episode. We've got 4 games today. This could potentially be the last episode of the League One season. If results go our way, we could achieve automatic promotion today. If we don't, we'll probably go through the playoffs, but we'll see how things goes. So I think we need to get balls deep into this. It's time for the first game of the day. Oxford United at home to Bradford, and this is how it went. So the team was in good form. Last episode we had an amazing 5-1 win over Crawley Town. Just felt like every shot was going to go in the back of the net. Felt good. This game, it was a bit of a struggle early on. I wasn't really getting on the front foot. Opportunities weren't really falling my way, and it was pretty frustrating. And the first half was very slow. Gonna be honest with you, the first half came and went. No team could really make a breakthrough, so this game is all to play for in the second half. So the second half I made my substitutions like I always do, add a little bit of pace to the team, tried to change things up a little bit, and it worked. Not too long after kickoff, on the 52nd minute, Carrera picks up the ball. He makes a mad dash run through the midfield, plays the ball to Bruma. You know, he's like, you do it, Bruma, do what you gotta do. Bruma dribbles inside, has a shot, the ball's deflected, it finds its way to my right back. He plays it to Rig, and Rig's like, you know what, Bruma, have another go. Bruma runs in on goal. Beautiful finish from the lad, absolute beautiful finish, not even finesse right there. He laces his shot so perfectly. It's 1-0. So at this moment in time I was like, thank God I've made the breakthrough, but I didn't have to wait long for Bradford's reply. On about the 57th minute, we get absolutely raped by a lob through ball. This is a pretty decent lob through ball, finds its way to their striker. I tell my keeper to come out, he doesn't smother the guy. Oh, I'm like, fucking smother this guy, get a penalty. Somehow he kicks the ball right through him and goes into the back of the net. It's 1-0. So I was like, what have I got to do? Am I going to score again? Is Bradford going to reply? This was a tough game. Bradford were playing some really good football, and they had a little bit of pace on the break. They weren't the fastest team, but they could counter-attack. And I was getting very worried at the back, and I was just praying to God that we get that second goal. And we did. Around about the 84th minute, there's some beautiful play from the lads. Potter picks up the ball. He plays it to Constable, and Constable plays a cheeky. This is a teasing ball over the top. This is beautiful. This is Messi. Well, not Messi. It's like Xavi shit right here. This is the ball of dreams. Over to Potter. He plays a little 1-2 with him. Potter smashes it in the back of the net. It's 2-1. And that right there won us the game. A good start to the day. We pretty much dominated that game. We had 12 shots. Bradford had 3 in total. It's a good way to start our automatic promotion plays push. Now that's from one game to another. It's time for the second game of the day. Oxford United away to Notts County, and this is how it went. So we had a good result early on. That victory so needed those 3 points. It puts us in contention for that automatic promotion place, because if we had lost the last game, I'd probably say we wouldn't be able to do it. But it's given us hopes at the moment. If we can win this game, things are looking up for Oxford. This game was tough, and early on, nothing was going my way. Like, this is the thing for me. I usually get all my goals in the second half, except for last episode, with the exception of the Crawley game where I just banged everything in the first half. But generally, I score in the second half. I always have slow first halves, I just don't know why. And I was ready for this game to kick off into the second half, but we made a breakthrough in the 45th minute. Basically, in stoppage time, we get a free kick. It's played upwards, doesn't really go anywhere. Shaw picks up the ball, he gets tackled. Then the lad himself, Davis, he comes through, makes 2 beautiful challenges, and he smashes this ball in the top right hand corner. This was like Bruma in the last game. This is a beautiful goal from him. Like I said before, Davis had just shined from me. Like, Rig was in his place beforehand. Rig went out injured, but Davis took his chance like a fucking champ, and he just banging in the goals for me. It's 1-0. So this game is definitely all to play for in the second half. I can see Notts County coming back. They were putting up a lot of fight in the first half, and I was scared. But as usual at halftime, brought on Constable because Neil was just fucked. You know, this guy's stamina just never gets any better. For me, he can't play 2 whole halves without being absolutely knackered, and I don't want to risk an injury to him. Just got to say, for the second half, it was a completely different Oxford United. Round about the 60th minute, we're on a counter-attack. Constable has the ball. He plays a cheeky 1-2 with Bruma. Bruma sets him through. Constable, the Goliath himself, the lad, just absolutely just muscles like 3 players aside. Makes a darting run. I don't know where he got this burst of pace from. He probably did a line of coke beforehand. I'm kidding. He runs in on goal. Kicks it in the back of the net. It's 2-0. Just got to say, that was the breakthrough we needed in the second half, because after that goal went in, the points just felt secured. I felt, you know what, we got these away 3 points, vital 3 points here, and we did. That 2-0 sealed it. The game ended there. Another good show from the lads. You know, they stepped up their game. When we got to win important games, they've been winning them. It's time to move on. So it's time for the third game of the day. It's not the final game of the day. Usually I'll be calling it the final game of the day. But it's Oxford United away to Oldham, another away game. It's been a while since we played Oldham. I do believe, were they one of our first teams? I think they were one of the first teams we played when we started the League One season. So it's been a long ass time since we played these guys. I'm expecting a tough game. So we've been on fine form the past 2 games. I can't believe we've actually got these victories. I thought I might have got a draw out of both of those games, but we've got 6 points so far. Can we make it 9? I've got to say, this game was pretty intense. We've been in fine form at the moment, which is absolutely amazing. And it showed in this game, because for once I made a breakthrough in the first half. Around about the 28th minute, Mullins wins the ball. He plays it to Carrera. He plays it to Bruma. He plays it to Neil. He plays it to Bruma. Carrera continues his run. Bruma plays another cheeky teasing through ball over the top. Carrera smashes it in the back of the net. It's 1-0. It's a good way to start the game because that was one of our only opportunities in the first half and we took it well. It was a very difficult game. Oldham were piling on the pressure and this game is definitely all to play for in the second half. So the second half, how do I describe it? Difficult. We wasn't having many opportunities and to be honest with you, Oldham were dominating me at some points. I felt really scared. I thought, fuck, are we going to be able to hold out for this 1-0 victory? And I'm going to spoil it because we didn't do much in the second half and there's not many highlights to show here. So I'm going to be honest with you, we won this game 1-0. You know, we got to take these results, you got to grind these results out like Barry did to us last episode. We held out for the 1-0. We've won 3 games in a row. This is unheard of from me. I'm getting the results when I fucking need it. I thought the team might crumble right now. And we got to move on to the 4th game of the day. But guess what happened? We have moved up to 2nd place. We're on 85 points. 45 games played. Coventry City are behind us in 3rd. They're on 84 points. So, if we get a victory next game, we guarantee automatic promotion. So it's time for potentially the final game of the season. Hopefully, Oxford United at home to Warsaw. And this is how it went. So everything's riding on this game. This could potentially be the last game of the season. It's time for some squeaky bum time. Let's see how it went. So Warsaw, I think, are near enough at the bottom of the table. I'm not too sure right now. They're not doing too well. But much like Oldham, they were giving me a tough game. And unlike the last game, I couldn't make a breakthrough in the first half. Nothing was going my way. This game's all to play for in the second half. So at half time, for once I didn't make any changes. Because Neil, for once, he didn't do much in the first half. So he wasn't fucked for once, which is good. Hopefully he could have a second win in the second half and just bang in like 8 goals. A boy can dream. But we had a brilliant start to the second half. And you're about to see some beautiful individual play. Around about 49th minute, Luke Shaw picks up the ball. He holds it up a little bit. Plays a cheeky through ball to midfielder Danny Rose. He turns his defender. And like when I was playing, I just fuck it. I'm going to turn and have a finesse shot. Danny Rose, you know he's got talent on the ball. He puts it in the back of the net. That's another beautiful goal from the lad. It's 1-0. So finally, we broke that deadlock. Oof, we needed that. We needed that goal because I could see it going either way. I could see Warsaw getting a goal first, then us just going ultra attacking and just not getting a goal. So that could be a very, very vital goal. And here's me talking about that being a very, very vital goal because it didn't take them long to reply. Around about 54th minute, they're on the wing. They're whipping a ball. I think you know how this story ends. Defender, well not a defender. My defender completely loses his man. Falls to the striker, he puts the header in the back of the net. It's 1-0. So we needed to win this to guarantee automatic promotion. We couldn't rely on Coventry City getting a draw. We needed a victory. So I went ultra attacking and we made a breakthrough. Around about 63rd minute, Neil plays a cheeky 1-2 with Davis, finds himself in on goal, and you know this kid can finish. That's a beautiful goal from him. The goal is simple, but that could be a very, very vital goal in our automatic promotion hunt. That could be the winner of this game. Who knows? I say that, but that goal was very vital. It was very vital. You know, it got us back into winning ways, and I went down a little bit. I put my attacking style back to balance because I didn't want to fuck everyone over. I was just happy to see this game out for the 2-1 victory, but we did get a 3rd goal. Around about 79th minute, they have a goal kick. Mullins clears the ball, finds its way to Neil. He plays a beautiful ball to Bruma. Bruma plays a cheeky through ball to Davis, and you know this lad's in form. He runs in on goal and smashes it in the back of the net. It's 3-1 to the mighty Oxford. I'm happy to say that is where the game ended. 3-1 to the mighty Oxford. We had 4 victories on the spin. Like, wow. I've never had this amount of victories. Like, I thought we was going to crumble. I honestly thought we was going to crumble. And I honestly thought right now we would be in the playoffs. But we have done it. We have automatic promotion to the Football League Championship. Next episode, we start a new season. I hope you join me then. I've been Mr. Hiccups. You rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.